What's up, guys? Today we're going to do the song 21 Questions from the band WaterParks. And this was a band that my friend was telling me that I should listen to, and then I had a girl in the last video I made in the comments. She requested this song, and I looked, and they just came out with a new album, so I figured I might as well give it a try, and the song's pretty cool. For a lot of people, the strumming rhythms are probably going to be the trickiest part in this song. I'll try to toss in some extra tips at the end. But remember, if it's a little bit of a challenging rhythm, that's kind of a good thing, because then we could maybe grow from this video and grow from this song. And this song is not going to be the easiest one for me to explain, but I'm going to try my best. And without any talking or any more talking, let's okay, before we get going, like I say pretty much every time, make sure to hit that subscribe button, check out my best beginner chord poster, and if you're new to guitar and you want to learn a lot of these skills all in one book, check out the book that I made. And then also, if you know somebody who's into this band or just someone who plays guitar, if you'd share this video with them, that would really help me out a lot. Alright guys, this tutorial is going to be in standard tuning. So this is my E, standard E. But if you want to play along to the actual song, you're going to have to tune your guitar down to E flat. So everything's going to be flat. The E will be flat, the A will be flat, and so on. So you could still play it the same way, but everything that we do right now is going to be a little bit higher pitched than on the recording. I'm going to show a couple of different ways to play the C sharp minor chord, but if you're not able to get those, we could probably just do a C sharp power chord as kind of like a backup plan. And that is nothing, 4, 6, 6, nothing, nothing. So still try to work on those chords, but if you just want to play the song, or if you can't really get them right now, you could probably use that one as a backup plan for the C sharp chords. And for the chords, we're going to play a C sharp minor 7, and I'm going to play it kind of a weird way. It's going to be nothing on the 6th string, 4, 2, 4, 2, and then nothing on the 1st string. And this one sounded a little bit better to me, a little bit closer to the recording than the more normal way to play a C sharp minor 7. And we are also going to need just a regular C sharp minor chord, and that's nothing, 4, 6, 6, 5, 4. We need an A sus2, that's nothing on the 6th string, 0, 2, 2, 0, 0. We need an E chord, that's 0, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. We need a B chord. Now this one can be a little bit tricky, but it's nothing on the 6th string, 2, 4, 4, 4, and then I'm going to mute the 1st string in this case. So 2, 4, 4, 4. And again, if you can't get this one, you could just do a power chord. That would be nothing, 2, 4, 4, nothing, nothing. And the song starts out with an intro. Let's see. 3, 4. So we started off on the C sharp minor 7, and we go down, up, down, up, down. And that's when I switch to the A sus2. Now if you can, I'm going to try to put a couple of muted strums right before I switch to that A sus. I'm just going to call it an A. So it's down, up. Once I get that, I'm going to add a little more. Down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. And then we have a little fill. On the D string, it is 1, 2, 1, and then a 2 on the A string. And I'm going to do a little hammer on and pull off to get that. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we go to this E chord, and we have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And I'm going to try to put a couple of those muted strums in there. And let's see, maybe on the screen, I'll try to put the muted strums in a different color if I can. That should work. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we do the whole thing again, but this time we go to a B chord. And Down, up, down, up, down. And if you can, I added my pinky to the 5th fret on the 2nd string. After that, we have pretty much the same kind of rhythm, only we take the little fill out. And let's see, 2, 3. I wish there was a situation to be mad at, or a person I could blame. Got a loud mouth and pale with a ghost obsession, but behind the scenes with her I'm playing 21 questions. There's gotta be a reason you keep your guy in hiding. I'll be becoming what I've hated, but your talk is so inviting. And that was almost the exact same strum rhythm as the intro, except for that first part is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. So there was an extra down, down, up. Alright, now we're going to go into the bridge, and we're just going to ring out each chord for 4 beats. 3, 4. But then what? You drop your guy and take me on, it's everything I wanted, but then what? Would you get tired of my time? And then we go into what I'm going to call the chorus. 2, 3, 4. My mood's dictated by our conversations, and you don't text like I'm too frustrated. I want you all to myself this time. Time. Conflicted, looks cloudy. I'm trying. Dance the wheel. I want you to myself this time. Time to go to the next part. But first, the strum rhythm on that, I'm just going down, 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 up. And on the B chord, I did down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up. Or something real close to that. Now, one thing you should notice is on that chorus, that C sharp that I threw in there towards the end, that's just the normal C sharp, not the one that we've been playing for most of this song. So the C sharp minor. After the chorus, we go right back into another intro, that part. And then after the intro, we go into another verse. And this verse is half as long. And when you get to the B, we're gonna strum that B chord a little bit more, and we're gonna start to put in the note on the 2nd string on the 5th fret, if you can. If not, I'd probably just stick on a B. But it'll sound like this. Now, right after that verse, we go into another new section, and it sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. 'Cause we built a picture made for frames. We live in chemistry, away from all the ways to taste. In a strum that, I'm just going to go all down. But I'm going to sneak in an up strum right before we change chords. Now that's pretty much all the different parts. Let me check my notes. After that, we go back into another bridge. That's the part where we're ringing out. And then you have another chorus. We go to that chorus number 2, and we do it twice as long. And that's when he starts, when he starts saying, and it sucks to sleep because you aren't talking to me, that whole part. And then we go back into a bridge. Now, this bridge is going to be a little bit different. It's 4 times as long. The first time is the normal length. That's when we keep going back and forth from the C sharp to the A. He does it again from the C sharp to A, but he starts strumming it. And then he strums it 2 more times, but this time instead of going from the C sharp to the A, instead he does C sharp to the B. And then one. Guy and take me on, it's everything I wanted, but so it's the same thing, but only going to the B instead. And then you just finish with playing the chorus, but they do it on electric guitars then. Alright guys, good job. Real quick, at the end of the song, there is a real fast part where it goes, or a real short part that does that, and it's just a power chord. It's a B, C sharp, and then we go to that A, or the A sus2. And, and then a couple of quick strumming tips. But first, before I forget, make sure if you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comments. Get a hold of me on social media. I always post new videos on there. And, these strumming tips. The one is that muted sound, that that percussive sound, I'm getting that by letting my palm fall onto the strings and by most of the time relaxing the pressure on my chords and still keeping contact with the strings. So just when you're switching chords, we'll just try to touch the strings in between. And then another one, if we looked at a strum rhythm like the strum rhythm in this song in the beginning, we want to try to keep our hand moving in between the strums that we're not hitting. And the way that we do that is we need to be really comfortable with strumming what's called 16th note strums. And all that really means for us right now is we want to be able to go 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, and keep our hand moving steadily up and down. And if we took a little piece of that strum rhythm, like maybe the, or maybe even smaller than that, just the little down, up. Even though I'm going just down and up, my hand is still moving down, up. So I go down, up, up. Gradually speed that up. Then try to add a little piece on. Down, up. And go from there. This rhythm I was able to get pretty easy, but that's only because I put in a lot of time, a long time ago, and try to work out a lot of rhythms like this. At one point I had to do it piece by piece, but you do it so many times and then you can kind of just listen to the rhythm and get something pretty close. And I wish I could help a little bit more with this rhythm, but right now that's probably about as good as I'm going to be able to do it. But yeah, if you have questions about this, put them down in the comments, and I'll just talk to you guys next time.